Hey, it's Deborah Atkinson. We are going to go. So I want you to have space so you can move around. Ideally, you can move left and right laterally. You can move forward and back, and you've got plenty of room to get your arms out and extended so you're not running into anything. So if your environment is the right temperature, you potentially will sweat during, but you should be starting out very cool, very comfortable, even almost a little bit cooler than you'd like to be. You're probably in a great environment. I'm already a little bit warm just because I've got sunlight coming in here. So we're lit up naturally, no extra lighting today. Hot lights are really not conducive to feeling really good. I'm gonna have you change your foot pattern here. We're gonna do a warm up for about 5 minutes total. So we've got about 4 to go. I'm gonna have you start rotating through the spine as you reach across. You're tucking your toes down and out to the side. We're gonna keep it super simple. The goal here is not to get complicated. No choreography. The 80s called and they want that back. And sometimes that's fun, but when you're going for high intensity moves, and we really just wanna move throughout all of our ranges of motion in what we call 3 planes of movement, moving laterally, forward and back, or linearly, and doing some rotation, all of those things can be done really pretty easily. So watch the feet, you're bringing them back in, and as I change, and I'm not cueing you, they're really just one change at a time, not changing the beat, not doing anything fancy. So watch my foot, I'm gonna take it a little further back, feeling that stretch through your side as you do that. So we've got really 2 warm-ups that are gonna happen here. So for about another minute or so, I'm gonna keep you right here, doing some movement that elevates your core temperature a little bit, right? So we're starting to move through range of motion with certain joints, but mostly we're just moving. Big muscles, get that heart rate up somewhat. We're gonna take the foot across. We're getting ready or preparing your body, both the muscles and the joints, for what's ahead. There will be a little bit of impact. So if you are not apparently healthy, if you got some things going on, really specific things, this may not be all for you. So I'll try and give you modifications, but inevitably, I'm talking to you, but potentially a lot of people watching at once. So it's a little hard for me to intuitively say what you need to do. So know yourself, take responsibility here. We're gonna take the arms. It's nice to cross your arms over the midline or your legs as you're warming up. That actually warms your brain up. We're gonna go into some rear movements here, just taking yourself back into a lunge. Now it doesn't have to go low. You may feel like you're a little, maybe not warmed up yet, a little creaky as things get started. You may want your hands on the wall or the back of a chair while you're doing this. But I want you to feel yourself open up, start to engage the core. And if you take your arms here and then bring them back in, that'll engage a little bit more of your brain and warm you up. Now, I'm gonna have you take this over the forward leg. So we're gonna bend as we step back and rotate over that opposite side. Good, we're gonna have the arms, take them back up again, hold here, and then come in, stay here. So if you just raise the knee, you gotta stay on that same side, right? Set the foot down, do the same thing, just 3 of them, come up. So I'm having you think a little harder, a little more focus, and the knee. Good, stay right there. Good. Hamstring curls come back behind you. Good, so that's just a little movement through really balance and incorporating upper and lower body in the same movement. Now, when you get ready, you got about 15 seconds, less than that now. We're gonna do 30 seconds on, 10 recovery, and I want you to feel like you're getting out of breath all the time when you're in those 30 seconds. Are you ready? So here's the first one. I want you to feel like you're going 1, 2, kick, kick, 1, 2, kick, kick. Now, we're still warming up, so your joints may be feeling like, I'm not kicking that high. That's okay. But I want you to start giving me a little power. 1, 2, kick, kick. 1, 2, kick, kick. 1, 2, kick, kick. 1, 2, kick, kick. Get a little break. Okay? We're gonna come right back to that same move because you'll do it better the longer you go, okay? Kick, kick, punch, punch. Here we go. Kick, kick, punch, punch. Kick, kick, punch, punch. Now I want you to feel like you're getting a little more right and tight. Good? So really push, push. Kick, kick. Make sure both those sides are getting some power. So if this is my dominant side, I had to think a little harder over here. Push, push. And it just happens it is. So my goal is for you not to see it. Good, and recover. You can hear that I'm a little more out of breath. Tucking between breaths. It's what you want. Here we go. Kick, kick, push, push. Now, if you can pick it up, do. My legs, right? Potentially not as long as yours, potentially, all right? There's a lot of good potential for that. But I want you to go as fast as your legs will let you go, getting good form. 1, 2, kick, kick, punch, punch. 1, 2, punch, punch. Stay here. Good. Hang in there. So your speed, find that fine line between power and speed. Here it goes. Kick, kick, 1, 2. Now watch. Kick, kick. A little air time. If you can't, you just keep those kicks low and on the ground. Kick, kick. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Kick, 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 kick. Come on. Get it hard. Don't quit. 1, 2. 1, 2. Stay here. Keep moving. Okay? You're doing great. Good. All right. Kick, kick. You know the drill. Kick, kick. 1, 2. Kick, kick. 1, 2. 1, 2. Make those arms work, but not the shoulders. Don't let it creep up here. Good? Nice. Push, push. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. No pacing, you just go as hard as you can. Okay, recover. Take advantage of recovery. Let yourself stop. Here we go again. Right? And kick, kick. 1, 2. Kick, kick. Feel it. Hop that. Kick, hop, kick. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, stay. Recover. You're not quite done, but you are getting there. Hang in there. All right. Kick, kick. 1, 2. 1, 2. Kick, kick. Keep that hop if you can. 1, 2. I know, right? Whoever thought an extra serving of stuffing might do this. 1, 2, and push. Good. Burn it. Push, push. Make it count. Don't get sloppy. Hold, recover. Nice work. We're not quite there, but it's coming. It's coming. Again, be with me. Kick, kick. 1, 2. Kick, kick. 1, 2. Push. Good. I want you to feel that core when you punch. Right? Come on. You can grunt. You can make noise. Toe forward. Right? Make sure your toe's not going to the ceiling. 1, 2. Yes. Who's feeling it out there? I am. Whoo, whoo. Hang on. You got it. Okay. Okay, so I'll give you the whole story right here. We just had a little technical glitch. So literally the camera, plenty of space, plenty of prep, blah, 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 not enough battery. So it just died. And I was like, but I didn't realize it till I had done the whole workout. So I'm in round 2. My hair is kind of drenched because that's what happens to me. I'm going to put this on. We're going to finish out this moment of recovery, and here's what's happening next. So we just did your warm-up and that first 8 rounds of intervals. We're in your recovery minute, and next up is a series or a round of 4. So it's going to go a lot faster, and then we're going to take a short break, and we're going to come back to it with 8-round interval again to finish. Are you ready? If I can do it twice, you can do it, all right? Think yesterday, stuffing, potatoes, yes? Okay, so it's worth it. You're gonna feel great the rest of the day, the rest of the weekend, whatever that means for you. So you got about 9 seconds, and we're gonna go. We're going to keep this move really simple. You're going to be doing air jump rope. If you actually have a jump rope, you can grab that too, but you're here. So I'm going to demonstrate low impact to start, but here's what I want to tell you. Any of you, if you are watching and you want to go right away into this, you can, but I want you to notice why I'm choosing this. So I'm choosing this because as I just switch, there's very little time where I'm up. So I'm not really jumping, not a lot of impact here. Keep moving. Okay, and then just rest. Take this. 10 seconds goes by very, very fast. But I want you to be able to work as hard as possible now. Here we go. So your choice. Low impact, if that's your choice, you're really getting into those arms. I want you to really think about it. And you're pushing those out there. If you're doing that little bit of lift, go for this, okay? Keep moving. Keep going. Come on. You can do this. Good. Good. It's supposed to be work. Remember that. And remember this. Somebody said this to me the other day. A friend of mine. We can do hard things. Who cares if it's hard, right? Here we go. Your choice, pick your level. And for those of you that are feeling I can jump, you can. But honestly, I find this a little more work. They're in front of you. You got to switch. And it can be more work, but it's totally up to you. If you want to go here, try moving them though. Do a little slalom, back and forth. Nice work. Good, recover. Take advantage of the nothing, because otherwise you tend to run out of gas. Ready? Here we go. Your choice. Again, wherever you need to be. Now, if you're getting a little tired of the same move, which I find would be true, if we were doing a full minute, I'd want to mix it up. So you can do that. Do 8 or 4, and then do this, right? Out in front, and the jump. Nice. Recover. Hold on. All right. That went so fast, right? Yeah. And you've got a whole minute, or 40 seconds, I'm sorry. I gave you a little shorter recovery. And we go into that last round of 8. Now in this last round, because I've already done it once, I know how tired you got or how you didn't, if you were with me. So I'm going to mix it up a little bit. We're going to come back and do some things that are upper body and boxing, and then we're going to switch it up so that you truly get the work, all right? So I want you to come in here with me. You're going to go jab 3 times, cross, and jump, okay? You'll get it. You have lots of opportunity. Here we go. Jab, cross, jump. Jab, cross, and jump. 1, 2, 3, and go. And over and back. 1, and and over and back. 1, 2, 3, and go. Over and back. 1, 2, 3, and go. 1, and over and back. And go. So you're gonna keep it right and tight. And rest. So even if you're in the middle of it, you wanna stop. You gotta take that rest. We're gonna come right back to it. Here we go. Jab, 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 cross, go. Jab, 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 cross, go. Jab, 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 cross, go. And go. Come on. And keep breathing. It should be hard. Keep putting power into those punches. And go. Push. Good, rest. We're gonna do 2 more of those. That'll mean you're halfway, right? 4. Okay, hang in there. Punch with me. And go. And go. And back. And back. 1, 2, 3, cross. Cross. Feeling that core power. Good, really tight. You should be spinning with me just as quickly as I am. Doesn't matter what the length of your legs are, because when we're turning, we're all taking about the same space up, okay? One more time. This one, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and back. Jab, cross, and go. And go. And go. And move. Move. And push. Finish strong. 3 jabs. Cross. Turn. Keep it up. Good. Stay here. You're going to do a little recovery. We're going to come back to the jump rope. Remember it? Here we go. Your choice. Is it out here? Or are you doing the jump? I'm going to mix it up. 4 more. And jump. Over and back. Forward. Over and back. Forward. Over and back. And forward. Over and back. Hold. Good. All right. Mixing it up again. 30 seconds, one leg. Right over here, just knees. Drop those shoulders. You're going here like you're running. Not running man, running woman. Here we go. You gotta go fast, and you gotta drop those arms down. How? Power. Push. Keep that core tight. Good. And if it's tight, you're moving faster. Go, go, go. The movement of the leg and the arms will make that core tight. You really can't be slacking here if those arms and legs are moving quickly. Here we go. Other side. Equal time. You kind of knew that was coming, right? Come on. So right away, we have to pick it up. We can't build up here. We're gonna go. Core is driving those arms. Push. Come on. Like you're punching little bags in front. Your elbows punching in back. Pull that knee up. Come on. Weight on your standing heel. All the details matter. Yes, they do. Hang in there. Good. We're gonna come back to a jump rope. Finish strong with this, okay? Yes, you can. Jumping. You can take it side to side. Come on. Circle that rope. Front. Come on. Side to side. Front. You should be breathing hard. I am. Can you hear it? Tell me I'm not the only one. Front. Hold here. You made it. This is the end. Now we've got 40 seconds to really relax. But even better news, we're gonna go right into a cool down. So I want you to settle down before you get into that cool down. And then also, while this is letting you cool down, I want to make sure that you're thinking about the other way, that you support weight loss if you need it. You support calorie burning in your body, moving extra calories out instead of packing them on. And that is reducing your stress level. So think about what's on your list of things that calm you down and relax you. And make it a point to make a list of 10 or 20 and make some of them totally independent of anyone else. Like massage may be something you love, a facial, but you're a little dependent on booking the appointment and waiting. And if you need it in the moment, there's deep breathing. There is potentially just closing your eyes and smelling essential oils that you love. Maybe there is listening to some of your favorites as far as music goes. So listening to whole tones. Christmas music right now is a favorite of mine. I bought the CD. You get the download with it, or I think so, or I ordered it. And that is something I can put on even while I'm working to keep my stress level low. But I might also stretch to it or do some yoga to it. And, write down all of those things that decrease your stress level. Make you aware that you were holding these muscles around your mouth and your eyes tight, and you only realize it when you let them go. I have a solo sauna. It's one of my absolute favorites for gift giving, for me, and for family members who also need it for health purposes, as well as just for stress relief and pampering. Bring it to the side. So we're just kind of warming up and doing the opposite now, but loosening up. So I want you to push back into your heels with the weight. That means into your glutes, so there's no pressure on the knees. If you're telling me right now, I can't do that, bothers my knees, I'm pretty sure that your weight is forward on the balls of your feet. You need to sit back. Same thing when you go over here. Your tendency may go here because it's probably a habit. Sit back. Push your bum backward, heel down. You may feel momentarily off balance because it's not the place you're used to. That's okay. You'll get it. So other leg goes back. This is a really long lunge. Not quite going to the floor, but really pushing back. The heel is still up. For those of you that can. Other side. Same thing. Go a little deeper. My weight is in my heel. So notice my knee is not forward, but sitting back. So I'm pushing through my hip, opening that hip flexor, and then releasing right here. So I'm going to take you into a little bit of a stretch. Bring the arms up inside. Now what's important here is I take this arm here. I'm taking my foot and really reaching it down. So I'm stretching by opening because this hip is helping reach to the floor. This now I'm starting to reach up and over, feeling like I really open up. Good. So if you've ever noticed you feel longer, taller, thinner when you do yoga regularly, it's because you're doing a lot of this kind of movement. You're opening up. Sometimes we just need to get our arms away from our middle to remember our middle again. I'm going to have you come back into a longer lunge. Press your heel down. And if you can't, foot needs to be closer. Push that heel down and at the same time push your hip forward. Open up your hip flexor. Bring your arm up and then bring that hand back. So you're stretching your entire kinetic chain in front. You can take that hand over the opposite side too and get a little lateral stretch through the hip. And then bring that down. Other side, press the heel down into the floor, squash the bug, push the hip forward. That makes you engage your core, so your lower back should be very comfy. And then bring your arm up. Bring it back if you can. Over across the other side. Good, and then last but not least, I'm going to come back, and if you have hands, you can hold on to something. You can hold on to a dresser or put your hands in the sink on the counter and then sit back and drop your head down. So you're going to open up through the back. There's a stretch here. There's a stretch through the hamstrings. If you're tight, what will happen is you will feel it where you need it the most. And this is like getting the benefits of downward dog without having to put weight on your shoulders, your elbows, or your wrists in case that bothers you. Exhale, bend your knees. I want you to round up through your back, articulate that, roll your shoulders back, and I promise you know who you are. If you need a slightly longer stretch, then please use it. And just to share with you, the timer that I'm using is called literally the seconds timer. So if you go to the App Store, you can get a free version. I think I paid $4.99 one time to get the upgraded version so I can plug in my own. And that's indeed what I did on this one. So it's red, looks like tick-tock, tick-tock going around, and it's just a big white S in the middle of it. And it's got a free version and then a small paid version. Seconds, that's my timer. So you can put it on your device and use it to make your own, or take one with you when you're going on a walk and you need to, I've found my hill, start that interval, make yourself go up and have the beeps because they create a little urgency, you know what I'm saying? All right, happiest of holidays. If this was helpful, the workout itself and the tips in between, talking to you about why we're doing what we're doing, why we're breaking it down. This was somewhat of an advanced kind of an interval application. So we did a longer work in a shorter recovery. Now, all the time, I personally don't do that, and I've done 8 Ironman distance triathlons. So I like to do shorter work, longer recovery, because I have better form. So when form matters, that's actually what I do. Like racing up a hill, really hard on your muscles, they need more time to recover. I also do a lot of 1-to-1, meaning it'll be 1 minute and 1 minute recovery. And this was the opposite. It was 30 seconds hard, 10 seconds recovery, okay? What can happen is why we chose really simple movements is because I want to keep you safe. So I can't see you to correct you. I try to guess what mistakes you might make, where you need good form corrections, because how you do it really matters. But if you do complicated movements like a burpee, you'll never see me do it and never see me tell anybody, do that as fast as you can or as many as you can in a short time, because we fall apart. I want you to do quality movement, reach muscular fatigue, and get breathless, but we can keep it simple and have all of those things happen. So if I go like this and I say risk and reward, reward better be high and risk better be low. Otherwise, I'm going to go searching for another combination that'll give me that just for you. If this was helpful, subscribe. And the Flipping 50 membership is open twice a year. We are doing a special opening Black Friday week if you're already there. And if you've missed it and you're getting close to the end of the year, you will still see that we will open for the 12 days of Christmas. So if now's the time for you to get some quality at-home exercise in that is made for you, based on research for you, not about mice or men or young women who have very different hormones, body composition, and metabolism than you, now's the time. I'll leave the link below in the show notes. And happiest of holidays.